Okay, welcome back to Hardcore Breath of Wild Part 31. We're going to be a little bit more quiet so as not to activate the dog barking. And it's just there's a couple dogs, but most of the other, two of them are fine, but the other one is crazy. Just crazy. She'll bark at anything, I'll tell you. She'll bark at anything, so I'm just trying to stay a little bit lower voiced in order to keep the dog from barking. But I think I'm gonna keep talking about the stuff that in games that are complex but simple. Hold on a sec. Do I hear a dog? I do hear a dog. Well, we're in it. We're already in it. Hopefully she'll shut up and not wake anyone up, because that would be bad. And she probably doesn't even want to, the problem is, usually she sleeps in the same bed as my sister, and that's all fine and dandy normally, but my sister is out of town, so this dog just has to be in the crate, and she probably doesn't want to be in the crate. She probably wants to be probably wants to sleep with someone, you know, not be alone with the, well, she's not really alone, just with the other dogs, but she probably doesn't like that. I think the forest is this way, which is, you know, is bad. But, I mean, what can you do, right? I already put her outside earlier, just so she could go to the bathroom. So she can't possibly need to go to the bathroom, so she's just having a fit for no reason. I say no reason, but it really is there's no actual reason for it. She just doesn't want to be alone, you know. And she's not, she's with the dogs. Obviously, that isn't good enough for her. She wants a person. I think I'm gonna have to actually go check on her. And I don't want to have another short episode. But at this rate, you know what? I'll just edit this. It's emergency. Emergencies require edits. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Man, that was something. So I went to put the dog out, but I accidentally let out all the other dogs at the same time. And I didn't let them outside, but I let them out of their crate, and then they started tromping all over the place like maniacs. And it was really loud. Probably did wake up my dad, but he's probably just too tired to get out of bed. So it probably did wake him up, and that was bad. But thought you were safe in the forest, but you're not. So it was really loud, and I kept having to tell him, go in their crate. I was like, crate, and I was like trying to be quiet, and then something that really telling about their own intelligence. They said they got quiet, and they were like, they stopped breathing really loud. They're like, oh, something's happening. And then they went back to the crate, and then I got the crazy dog outside. So it turned out okay. Probably woke up my dad. But I mean, I don't know. I was gonna say it's better than the crazy dog waking up, but I don't know. So I didn't even notice this about the torch person around, but the flames go in the direction you're supposed to go. Didn't notice that the first time I played this. I probably shouldn't do this overhead like this, but it does make it easier. Even though it's not really necessary, it does kind of simplify it a little bit. So there's like 3 shrines here, but the only way to get to them is using Korok seeds. Not Korok seeds, doing the Korok quests, which I don't much care for. I remember the first time I did this, I didn't know about the torch flames, so I just kind of ran through, and then once the mist started coming towards me, I decided to go in a different direction. That's how I made it through. And also by looking at the map, I could kind of tell where I needed to be by looking at the map. So I totally did it wrong, but whatever. Now we're here. We made it. Birdies. First time playing this, I felt like this was so mystical. It was like, whoa. But now it's just kind of like, whatever, I don't care. It's just an effect. Nothing really truly mystical about it. Alright. Now we're in the part of the game that lags. Forgot about that. Look, it's the Master Sword. So close, but so far.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
Who is that? Did I doze off again? Well, well. It's you. You finally decided to return. Better late than never. After 100 years, I'd nearly given up hope on seeing you again. Even my patience has limits, you know. That look on your face tells me that you have no recollection of me, however. I have watched over Hyrule since time immemorial. Many have referred to me over the ages as the Deku Tree. That is the weapon created by the ancient goddess. The sword that seals the darkness that only the chosen knight can wield against the Calamity Ganon. Believe it or not, it was actually you who wielded that sword 100 years ago. But I must warn you to take extreme caution. The sword stands as a test to anyone who would dare attempt to possess it. As you are now, I cannot say whether you are worthy or not. If you sought to free the sword in any sort of weakened state, you would surely lose your life where you stand.
That's one of my favorite parts of this game.
Best of luck, young one.
Just the little dramatic reenactments these guys do. It's pretty good. Let us see if you have the strength. Well, he said to try it, so let's just try it. Why not? He said he would stop me, I think. Well, I know he's going to stop me. But I think we need 13 hearts.
Here we are.
It's pretty dangerous stuff. Master Sword. That's cool. I really like that they brought the element back from the original Legend of Zelda where you have to have a certain amount of hearts to get the next sword thing. That's really cool. I've got Korok seeds. Let's see, how much is a bow stash? Let's do one of these, and then we'll see what happens. Let the expansion begin, he says. And 5. Of course you need like so much more. Yes. Bow. 5 again. That's a lot. Yes, please. Shield then. 3. Okay, we can do that one. Let the expansion begin. This sounds like something he wouldn't say. Kind of wish his voice did the da na 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 like it does in the text. That would be cool. Okay, I know there's a shrine here. I think it's over here. Because it would be good. It would definitely be good to get the shrine before marching off. Aha! What is this? Tree branch. I don't need that. I don't need this either, really. Boop 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 boop. Boo doo 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 doo. We're making real progress. Okay. Look at the stars. I think it's on the wall somewhere. On the ceiling. Where is it? It says look at the stars. Let's try this again. What is this? Look to the stars for guidance. The constellations are the key. Are these the key? Oh no, it's up over here. It's on the wall over here. Okay, I think it's the amount of stars in the constellation. Let's see, so we've got 3. Oh jeez, how the heck? Oh, I see, okay. So that one, how many of those are there? How many of the small ones are there? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4 small ones. And then how many of those ones are there? See, it looks like there's 1, 2, 3. So 4, and then 3 of those. And 1 of those, and then 2. 4, 3, 1, 2. So 4. Hopefully this is right. I'm glad you can kick those. 3. 1. And 2. Was I smart? Apparently not. That's 1, right? Yeah, that's 1. Let's just check again. So there's 2 of the long ones. Ugh. Get out of here, fog. There's 3 of those ones. Right? We put it in the right ones. No, yeah, I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. Okay. There's 5 of these. I missed one first time around. There we go. Man, how stupid can we get? Not counting right. Psh. Silly. Alright. Oh, this place is big. Oh, there's a treasure. This is saying that I need to do the constellations on this side to get the treasure, possibly. So there's 3, 2, 3, no, 4. I don't know why I keep missing one. So there's 4, 2, 4, 2, 2, 1. Okay. 4, 2, 2, 1. 2, 2. This should be 2. This is 1. Aha! Look at that. So I'm debating whether or not I should continue talking about. Oh, look, another one of these. I'm debating whether or not I should continue talking about the complexities in games, because I'm not really sure. I want to share examples of that, where like games have like complex stuff. I think a good example is like with games that have like complex stuff like Factorio, or like Minecraft with Tekken and stuff. Games that let you create automation and stuff. I think that's a really good example in my mind of something that's like complex, but it lets you do it simply, and it makes you feel like you really accomplished something, even though it's like just not really that hard, but it looks cool, and it's like really cool, and it's detailed, and there's like stuff to it that makes it look cool. So it's partially like, I feel like the graphics, and also partially the game, like the automation of the game, and just like you're not really doing anything, but like after it's automated you're not doing anything, but there's that sense of satisfaction, like something is happening even though I don't have to do anything, and it's happening because of something that I did, and there's a real satisfaction to that. I don't know how else to emulate that besides with like automation and stuff, and like factory type stuff. It would be cool to be able to do that, and the same thing goes for like creating art in Blender. It's a program, that 3D program I use. If you use cycles, it like automatically computes all the lighting for you. If you use cycles, it does all the lighting really quick, and it's really satisfying. You just have to kind of watch it, and it just goes, and it's like, wow. It's I think it really is just like that sense of automation, like that there's like an automatedness to it. It's something that you did. I don't know. I think maybe that's just something that I find satisfying. Maybe that doesn't apply to everyone, but I don't know. It's. I thought it was like simplicity and complexity, but maybe it's just automation in general. Just like automating certain tasks is satisfying. Let's see. Well, we got that, so let's go to that one. So I think what I'll do is I'll grab my horse, and then we'll go to the stable, and then I'll grab the horse from the stable, and then we'll clippity-clop down there. I think the sense of accomplishment that you get from playing a game where you collect stuff, and then you accomplish tasks, I feel like it would be great if I could combine that with that sense of accomplishment, like of automation. I feel like that would be really cool. But not necessarily combine it, but like have it in the same system. like make it so you can create like automation that helps you get stuff, helps you collect stuff. Like in a game like this where you have to go around and collect those orbs, or like Super Mario Odyssey where you collect the moons, it would be cool if there was some kind of way to automate the process. Not necessarily automate the process of getting stuff, but create automations that make it so it's easier for you to do that. I don't know, maybe you could build your own weapons or something. I don't know. Thinking about stuff. Because I'd like to make a game that... Because like, when it comes down to it, despite not really... Despite the fact that I actually don't really like this, but the way it is different scenarios give you different feelings, and the point of a game is to emulate those feelings, and it helps to have multiplayer, I think, in a lot of cases, but it's not. It's not necessary to have multiplayer, but I feel like multiplayer can add like a layer of awesomeness to a game. Oh, wow, it's a Gerudo all the way out here. I was gonna talk to her, but then I didn't. So, yeah. Okay. Yes. One step closer to becoming closer to me. So I'd like to, so this is after the project that I'm going to be working on, the Super Smash Brothers clone game, whatever you want to call it. After I work on that, this is the game I'm going to be working on. It's going to be definitely like a long-term project. I want it to be, I don't want it to be like just something that I release and I'm done with. I want it to be something that I'm working on for a while. Something that can take its time to gain a following. But that's the thing, is like, doing something like that, you have to have like a graphical art style that you're comfortable with working in. Of course I freaking went this stupid way. Went the wrong way. You have to have a graphical art style that you're comfortable working in for a long period of time, and something that I feel like people will be able to appreciate. So that's something I've been trying to figure out. I was going to go for I was going to go for a Dragon Quest, Dragon Ball type look, your Akira Toriyama art style. If you don't know what that is, just Google like Akira Toriyama or like Dragon Ball or something. That's what the art style looks like, and I mean like original Dragon Ball, not like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, where it's like everything's like really detailed and like everyone's shouting at each other and stuff. Yeah, not like that. But that's kind of what. Oh jeez, wasn't paying attention, and I made my horse angry. Because it doesn't have very much stamina, really, I don't think. 3 doesn't feel like a lot, to be honest. Okay, I think I need to go this way. So... so... that's game stuff. See how long we've been going for. I think we may need to stop here. Yep.